Hello, boys and girls. Everybody keeps talking about AI, artificial intelligence. Let me tell you right now, it will take over every job that can be taken over. And businesses will tell you, no, 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 that's not going to happen. But if it's cheaper or they can make more money, you better believe your job is gone. I'd do it. If I had a business, I could bring in artificial intelligence and I could make, if I could double or triple my money, you better believe it. Those people that are in business do it to make money. Everybody keeps talking about the economy, what it's going to do, this and that. When is it going to collapse? Digital currency. You better find you a job. You better find you a job that no matter what, you can go work. And I've said before, law enforcement, military, corrections, medical, all those people get to go to work. They're essential. Truck drivers and stuff like that, I would say is the next tier down to essential. There's more people in penitentiaries and jails, so all the correction officers have to go to work. Unless they're going to let them go, and they're not. Then you got to figure, well, law enforcement's got to go to work. EMS, firefighters, hospital has to go to work. Mortuaries have to go to work. Everybody else can sit at the house. So you best figure out what you can do and have a backup plan. Now, I've always been in pretty much one type of work all my life, one way or the other. And I'm going back because I know no matter what happens, I'll pull a paycheck. But artificial intelligence, as we don't know it yet, will be taken over. It is what it is. Technology can do just about anything. If you think about it, the joke is, oh shit, I'm in the wrong lane. I've heard this repeatedly, and I've said it. When they start making artificially intelligent females, as long as she is self-lubricating, I'll buy one. Just like every other man on the planet. They don't have to kill us off. They can make money, and we'll just die off slowly. I'm pretty sure I went the right way. But artificial intelligence is going to take over. And there's some jobs, it'll take a while for them to figure it out. But they will figure it out. And you will be obsolete, period. And anybody that thinks, no, wishing one hand, shit the other, see which one fills up first. Because it will happen. I'd like to think that man will prevail, but we will not. We all like technology. We all have these smartphones that are a blessing and an absolute curse. So I'm telling you, boys and girls, you best get ready. The world as you know it is getting ready to turn upside down. There is so much going on. And as soon as the powers be the rich folks, the ultra rich folks, figure out how to do away with employees, they'll be gone. And she's home. There's all kinds of things in this world getting ready to change. And while you sit on the couch and watch your baseball and football and the NBA and whatever else you do, instead of raising hell like some people do, get ready for the screwing, because here it comes. Everybody says, oh, our senators will do whatever, our congressmen will do what. Yeah, they'll do whatever lines their pockets, because we don't stay on their backs. If everybody that sat on their ass picked up the phone and raised hell, there'd be all kinds of stuff in this country change. But we don't do that. We're too lazy. And it's going to get shitty. There are going to be a lot of people starve in the next little while. And when I mean starve, I mean to death, literally. And they're going to say, oh, woe is me, woe is me. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, there's never been a law passed, and federal government, state, city, county, they all say the same thing. We will not abuse this. Oh, but they will. That's why they pass them, so they can abuse them. And while we all sit on our laurels, we're going to, I don't know why we just don't go ahead and get on the cattle car right now. We'll load up, let us take us to wherever they're going to take us and do what they want to with us. People are lazy. People like to get on the internet and bitch, just like I'm bitching. And you can bitch all the way into the cattle car. It is what it is. Man, the human race, is evil by itself. We are. We wage war. We kill each other. The least we do is talk about each other. It's not going to turn out well. Now, before the end of the world, as I believe, the Lord Jesus Christ will come back. But if you don't believe that, I don't know what to tell you, but there's going to be a lot of death and a lot of misery, a lot of suffering. And unfortunately, the only ones who are going to survive is going to be the ultra rich, the 0.5% of the 1%. The rest of us are going to get screwed. Now, that's just the way it is. You know, people have asked for years as a prepper, what should I do? Everybody says, move the country. Yeah, okay. Did they move the country? No. And they're still saying, but what should I do? Nothing. Stay at home and starve to death. Okay, well, that's easy. Nobody wants to do anything that's hard. But sitting around watching all the stuff that is happening in our world, man, it's getting dark. It's getting to the point where there's no way out. Lambs led to slaughter. And 95% sit on their ass watching YouTube, watching the zombie show, whatever the hell it's called, and sit on here and watch fear porn. Oh well. No shit. Oh well. I don't know what to tell you. But I was watching a video that American Preparedness put out, and he's got a couple of channels. I'm not sure which one it was on, and he was saying that the Westerners could learn from the Easterners, colony-wise, and it sounded good. It did. It sounded good. But then I think, well, the people who live in the East live in a hut and live like dogs, and now they have a different outlook than we do. And anyway, the gentleman was saying, we should prepare for peace, and man, he's entitled to his opinion. He is, and just like any of us. And I thought about it. I listened to him, and I thought about it. We're nowhere near peace yet. We have yet to go to war. And he was saying that Westerners, basically, the way I took his video was, and I could have took it wrong, but what I got from it was the Westerners are always preparing for war, where we should adopt the Eastern philosophy and prepare for peace. The human race is not geared for peace. We're not. We like to wage war. We're good at it. Folks like to kill each other. It's just human nature. I'd like to see peace, but in the situation that all of us keep talking about, the only way I see peace is war. You'll have to have war to have peace. That's only my opinion. What the hell do I know? AI is we're going to be obsolete. That's all I'm saying. And everybody wants, the libtards, snowflakes. In theory, communism is cool. In theory, but in reality, it's a load of shit. Because the rich just get richer, and the poor just stay poor. But if we were to live in a society, even with all the artificial intelligence, where we all got a check and we could just do whatever we wanted, that'd be cool. I'd say load it up with artificial intelligence and cut me my check. And it could be that way. But humans are greedy. And it's just not set up that way. But everybody's worried about artificial intelligence. You're scared to death. It's like, I forget which company. They've got it's artificial intelligence. It's like a dog with no head. And I thought, man, when they cut that loose, they can weaponize that thing. And you won't be able to outrun it. It'll be hard to kill it. Stop it, I mean. Boys and girls, you better train and figure out something. Because when the government decides they're going to do what they're going to do, and we bow up and say no, you better believe every trick they got stored up, everything they know, they're going to cut loose on us. When you say government, well, the government's just pawns for the ultra mega rich. But that's who we'll have to deal with. See, everybody says, well, nobody will send anybody over here. Peacekeepers. Yeah, they will. If you believe in what's going on, it should be Agenda 21. Yeah, the militaries will be sent. And will a shitload of them die? Yeah, but it's about depopulation of the planet. So, yeah, they'll send people, to deal with us. You figure, I think the national average per person or per gun owner, if you own one, I think they say you own 11 or 12 firearms for everybody that owns one. I can't remember the millions of guns that are here. What I find amazing, there's millions of guns, but there's billions with a B of rounds of ammunition that's in our hands, not the military's hands, our hands. So if you want to depopulate the world, yeah, you piss off the one group of people that's got the most firepower, and then you'd send everybody you want to get rid of. Just my fantasy. That's all I see. That's just my opinion. But I've gotten off topic. But artificial intelligence, I think, can be a very glorious thing. But by the same token, it will be the end of man. Because at some point, they make them more and more human-like. Then you better believe the robots, what are you going to call them, will start seeing themselves as living beings. And they'll want to live too. And that's the problem is the AI now says, well, I'm not a person, I don't have a soul. But at some point, they're going to make them so smart that we'll just be obsolete. They won't need us. And then it comes down to survival of the fittest. So there's just so many things going on where I get it. People want peace. I do. I want peace. I want peace and quiet. Leave me the hell alone. But for survival, it's not going to go that way. You might want peace. You want to enjoy your life, and it's not going to be that way. I'm sorry. If you think it's going to be that, well, kudos to you, Charlie Brown. But it's not. And all we're doing is waiting and waiting and waiting until you can't wait anymore. And unfortunately, when we do that, even more of us are going to die. At some point, you just have to step up and just let the chips fall where they may. And of course, that's just my opinion. And what the hell do I know? It's worth about 2 cents. That's all my opinion's worth. And I think mine's probably worth 2 cents more than JB's, but that's because that man falls going upstairs. But boys and girls, get ready. Just keep getting ready for the screwing that's coming, and be right with your God. But I just want to throw his content up and just give my 2 cents, tell you what I was thinking about. But for all you content creators out there that watch my channel, keep putting out your content. That's what makes us great. We don't all have to agree. And some of us are prettier than others. I mean, look at me. Doggone, I'm pretty. But take what I say with 2 cents and then throw your 2 cents in. And I'm not talking to anybody in particular. Anyway, more videos coming soon. God willing, and the creek don't rise. That is my 2 cents. Please remember, your glass is always half full and never half empty. You keep praying for me, and I'll keep praying for y'all. I love y'all. Have a blessed day, and I hope next week is glorious.